He's the equivalent of a chess grandmaster in the squared circle because he's always 2-3 moves ahead. It's crazy. Man like can we talk Vasily Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell? All right then. So coming up this Saturday, Vasily Lomachenko is going to take on Luke Campbell for all the titles, man. You know what? I don't really know, man. I don't want this to become a video about how good Lomachenko is, but I fear that's what I'm going to end up talking about. Now, I watched Campbell. I watched his last outing. He looks all right. He's good. Obviously, he's an Olympic champion, yeah. But again, not a dissimilar story to the Anthony Yard thing. I think this is a massive step up in quality for him. I feel like this dude has been fighting cans, and I, who never boxed in my life, could look good against cans. Anyone can look good against cans. See the Mike Tyson theory, right? As soon as he stepped up and started fighting fellow all-time greats, he never looked good. I fear for Luke Campbell that Lomachenko might be a step up too far. Loma's serious, man. But he's the Matrix. He's the Matrix. He's Raiden from Mortal Kombat. You go to hit Lomachenko, he was there a second ago. By the time you're throwing your punches, he's not there anymore. It doesn't make sense. The dude's footwork is off the charts. You can argue that he might have the best footwork that we've ever seen in boxing. Ever. He's that good. Pound for pound, definitely number one, number two. Definitely top two. Canelo's the only one who can hold a candle to him at this stage. Vasily Lomachenko is sick. He's ridiculous. He does everything brilliantly. I was watching the Linares fight, right? And a lot of people argue that Linares had thus far been his toughest challenge, obviously, apart from the fight that he lost. Ultimately rematched and got it back. But Linares, nevertheless, punches in bunches, knocked him down. 10-8 round for Linares. Big challenge. I watched that fight and I couldn't believe how quickly this dude moves in and out of range. Literally, split seconds between him being there and then not being there. The dude is absolutely incredible. And the dude, I think I don't want to say he's slow, but with the sort of hand speed that Luke Campbell has, he's quick, but he's not that quick. And as a result, I think he's always going to struggle against Lomachenko. This dude is rapid. If there was a lesson from the Linares fight, it's that the dude that ultimately beats Lomachenko, if he exists at the moment, if there is even such a guy, is going to punch with Lomachenko. He's not going to wait. Now, Luke Campbell, granted he won his last fight, but I saw there that he doesn't like to punch with people at the same time. So it's a bit of a counter punch where he moves in, he moves out, he doesn't punch at the same time as people. So he'll cover up like this and then come back just like Conor did, right? Conor covered up, and then before you know it, he's getting TKO'd. So that's the risk against Lomachenko. Lomachenko's footwork is often so baffling that his opponents can get gun shy. They try and counter, he's not there, and they end up getting their counter countered by Loma. He's that quick, he's 2 steps ahead all times. He's the equivalent of a chess grandmaster in the squared circle because he's always 2-3 moves ahead. It's crazy. Another thing I spotted with Loma that I think is going to cause Luke a lot of trouble is Loma's cadence. So to draw the analogy back to Nate Diaz, you know when Nate Diaz is doing one of these, he's not putting a lot into his punches, and then all of a sudden, bang, one to the body comes in. It's very deceptive because let's say 1 in 5 has some real tough power behind it. Now Loma will do a download for the first couple of rounds, and a lot of his punches won't have a lot of pep on them, but he's downloading right. He's downloading. So the risk for Luke is that early on he gets used to this cadence. This slow, kind of fumbling way that Loma likes to drop his downloads, and then all of a sudden, round 2, 3, 4 onwards, you're getting the full fat blows to the liver. The punch that he took out Linares with ultimately, can you believe that? That was mad. I don't want to take that shot from anyone. Definitely not the Matrix. Just dog it in, fit, perfect body punch placement. Luke can't afford to be taking any of them, so he's got to be fleet of foot, in and out, and punch with Lomachenko. Don't get gun shy. You're going to have to take some punishment, but punch with him. Don't wait for him. Be first when you can. That's the advice to Luke Campbell, man. If he doesn't follow those, it's going to be a short night for Loma, because this dude right now is on fire. Crazy boxer right now. This dude is. You know what I find fascinating as well? I'll touch on this. His footwork. So he was boxing at the age of 4, they say. His dad took him out of boxing to sharpen up his footwork and sent him off to ballet. Sent him off to do Russian dancing. That's what Lomachenko, the Matrix, attributes his amazing footwork. Not to like years of training necessarily, but to dancing. Boy, I don't know who's going to beat this geezer still. If that's how it's going on. I'm backing Lomachenko to get it done within 12 rounds. It won't go to a decision. I'm saying the 5th or 6th round, once Loma does his download on Luke Campbell. Unfortunately, the British fighter, I don't think he's going to have any answers, man. I don't think he's quick enough, and I don't think he has fight IQ to deploy his less than sufficient tools to get it done against Vasily Lomachenko. Lomachenko by, let's say, 6th round TKO from me. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, smash the subscribe button as well if you can. And I'll see you on the next one.